Shalom. All praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS and also to the Akim pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the world. And also to the speckled birds or the Israelite foreigners spread out through the four corners of the world that are actually from the seed line of Jacob. I say to you, Shalom. Greetings on this Sabbath slash Passover. I hope you're well and celebrating in health and remembering in health. There's this, this series called The House of David that's on. And the beloved elder from Chicago camp, Brother Malcolm, urged all the brethren who've been, especially the brethren he emphasized the brethren who has been in the truth for a little while now, to make a video on this and blast it. So, maybe get them to shame them off of the air, because I remember the same feeling I had when they had this movie come out years ago called Samson, and how he was depicted. He wasn't coming up too much against, I don't know, I haven't watched it, about the storyline. But they have been known to go off on storylines too, but it was most of the depictions of the Israelites. How the Israelites were depicted and also how the Philistines were depicted. And we know that the Philistines are primarily the descendants of Ham. Ham are generally Africans. And they probably, with some influx, if you look at some of their lineage, some of the ancestry of the Philistines also come from the Greek islands, like Crete, and those were Japhetic people. So they're primarily Philistines. I would say was Hamitic stock primarily, with probably some admixture of the Japhetic tribes of Crete, of the Grecian islands of southern Europe, so the Mediterranean, which the Cretans, or the ancient Grecians or the Minoans, people in that area were already a brown-skinned people. Brother Malcolm brought this out many times on his videos, that those people were driven to the lands known as the Pacific Islands now. The bulk of them, and also a remnant of them, went to to Australia and those islands, those type of Aboriginal people there. And we know what the Israelites are. We know they are who they are. So they're still going with this old image, these old narratives, and pushing this forth. These false, these false images. And I've said, and I actually heard, right before I got into the truth, there was this man who used to have teachings. He wasn't a Hebrew Israelite. He was by blood, but he wasn't under any faction of Hebrew Israelites. He was had a show on television. These privately owned stations, channel 29 that we have here. You can only get it on. I was watching the cable. What was my the cable company? I can't remember the cable company. The only ones who distributes that channel. And he was saying, one thing he said is, you'll never understand the Bible fully if you don't know the racial makeup of the people that's in it. You'll never fully understand the Bible, and it'll never make sense. And he never spoke truer words, you know. And this movie is keeping people not knowing the true Bible because they're not revealing the true identities of these people and the players, main players, and their ethnicities and these true ethnicities in the Bible. Well, that's all I have now. Until next time, Shalom.